All right, so now let's go back to what we were talking about before. Now we're going to look at the quadratic formula. So that's the other way to solve it. But before we do the quadratic formula, I got to tell you guys a story. Some of you guys have heard of this story. Don't ruin it for other people. This is an extreme story. You guys heard the extreme story about the negative boy? So this negative boy, hey, I don't know if he was popular or not, but he was negative. He got invited to this party. Pretty cool party. So this negative boy couldn't decide whether or not he wanted to go to this radical party because it was radical. And so the square boy, you guys know, people call other people squares. They're like calling him a dork. The square boy missed out on 4 awesome chicks. So, chickies. You guys know what I'm talking about? And they were awesome chicks. But because he couldn't decide, he didn't go. Instead, he stayed up all night till 2 a.m. playing video games. True story.
I think the song is better.
I hate the song. Okay, so let me repeat the story for you guys. The extreme story is about a negative boy who couldn't decide whether or not he wanted to go to this radical party. So the boy, the square boy, missed out on 4 awesome chicks. Instead, stayed up all night till 2 a.m. playing video games.
The song is way more upbeat.
You go over to that classroom over there that taught you it and sing it to her. Okay. All right. I'm only going to do one example with this, the quadratic formula. It's going to not be pretty. If we try to use the zero property here by putting everything on one side in standard form, you can't factor this. If you can't factor it, then that's when you pull out the quadratic formula. Okay, so what was, it's negative boy. So what's the b? It's 3. And then I couldn't decide whether or not to go to this radical party. What's the b again?
3.
Yeah, it's 3. And so he missed out on 4. What's awesome?
A.
Yeah. Well, what is a? It's 1. And what's c? -9. Okay. And stayed up all night till. Stayed up all night until 2. Stop talking to me. Okay. All right. So now let's simplify. Now I like to simplify the inside, also known as the discriminant. The discriminant's on the inside. I like to simplify it right above it. So let's go 9 slash and dash. A little tricky. Add the opposite. We have -4 times -9. What's -4 times -9? 36. 36 plus 9 is 45. And so we have the square root of 45 right there. If we simplify it, make it look all pretty, it's -3 plus or minus the square root of 45 over 2. Now, you're supposed to simplify the radical as much as you can. I could split the 45 into radical 9 times radical 5. That would be 3 rad 5 divided by 2. And you can't simplify that. So how many solutions did I get?
1.
No, there's 2. You see, you can plus or you can minus. But I'm going to be lazy and write it only once.